So that's just my one for my box. It's just easy. Just enter a 7-day membership, and you can also have, you get mine's by chance, but that's it. That sort of, this part of the lead box stuff isn't the most important bit. The most important bit is how many times you collect it and the relationship building. Those people that put their hands down when they see their lead boxes aren't working, just go and ask your staff, do they know the names of the people in the shop area? Do they know them? Like I went and collected, we've got a club down in Wollongong, and I knew that guy wasn't maintaining that relationship during the week. And I took him out, we went around to all the stores, and he came back and I said, how many leads did you get? He said 2 out of 5 boxes. I said, okay. I didn't say anything. I went round. We got back and we sat down. I said, how do you think lead boxes go for you? He said, oh, it's terrible. I said, okay. So he went to 5 stores and I watched him go in and out. I said, what was the name of that person in that store? Don't know. Name of that person? Don't know. What was the name of that person? Don't know. When's the last time you checked the box? 2 weeks ago. Is that relationship building? Do you think when someone comes into that centre, that business, and they talk about health and fitness, that the storekeeper's going to say, hey, go to this club, they're awesome? No, they don't know who they are. Yet I've got a good relationship with the person I buy coffee off in the morning, and I was there just having a chat with them, and someone came up and he's trying to sell, go to the gym, they're awesome down there. That's the relationship that you want. Okay, so the relationship's the most important thing about lead boxes. If you're not going to maintain the relationship, don't put them out. You're just making the salespeople not motivated. Does that make sense? Is anyone doing lead boxes well? Come on, one. Getting some in? Some in because you're building a relationship? That was an extraordinary relationship. It does take months, but it's got to happen, and they can't just not turn up. Because they come back, oh, the box wasn't in the store anymore. No, well, you haven't been going and seeing them. So if you want to do lead boxes well, build a relationship and work at it. Go there twice a week, buy coffee twice a week. Even if you don't drink coffee, just buy it. Just look after the business and see what you can do for them. What can we do for you? You've got a health food store. We don't sell supplements. Let's work out an arrangement. Let's get it to going together. People want to make money. We want to make money. Let's hit them in the right pocket. Okay, converting the leads. Okay, so now we're starting to get leads coming in because we've got good relationships. We've also got them in good stores. If they don't work, just move the box. Serious. Don't leave it there for 3 weeks if it's not getting anything. If you are maintaining a relationship, just move it. But generally, from my experience, if you're maintaining that relationship, it works. Just work at it. And get the staff all involved. Give them free passes, let them in, get them in, keep talking about it. Okay, the other thing is, once the leads come in, do you really know that they've been called and handled properly if you haven't done them yourself? That's the question. So, leads are very valuable these days. We just said people aren't coming in the door as much. I remember 14 years ago, it was great, wasn't it, Pete? People running in the door trying to buy memberships off us. Nowadays, I'd be lucky to get a walk-in a week. You guys are the same, hey? What is a walk-in? That terminology should just go. There's no such thing as walk-in anymore. So we need to make sure that these leads are handled properly. So you can have an irresistible offer, join on the day, whatever it is, but your offer has to be there as well. So the combination of these things, to recap, work lead boxes. The lead box has to look good. You need to have an offer that's, just out there that people know. They're not getting tricked. They're entering to win a 7-day pass or whatever you want to give them away. You might enter to win a free PT session. You can mix it up if you want a variety, but keep your branding the same. And then you need a good sales strategy. But I prefer, with all these concepts I'm going to give you today, I prefer you to have the same strategy for every one of them to convert. So your sales people are not going, oh my God, lead boxes. We haven't had one of them for a while. What's the offer on that? Oh, referral. What's the offer on that? Have you guys done that? You had that in clubs? Everyone's running around trying to find out so you can have all these marketing pieces, but what we want to do is then just have one strategy to close. Whatever it is, 50% off joining fee on the day, whatever. For anything. Oh, because you've come in on the lead box, you get 50% off the joining fee. Because a friend's referred you, you get 50% off. And I'm not trying to, enforce discounting, but I'm just using an example. Or because you've come in, do our letterbox drop, you get that off. It's just so much simpler for the salespeople if the offer's the same, but you've got 1,000 different things going out there. It just makes it streamlined, and they're not looking for manuals about which offer goes with what piece of marketing. So this is, if you don't have this with your lead boxes, please write it down. You're going to write all your staff down on the left-hand column, and week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and the odd week on week 5, and you're going to track it. It's so simple. Then you're making the salesperson responsible, and they're going to want to see their leads grow. So Mel's got 8 leads, 8 boxes out, and she's got 40 leads. Okay, so you want to track it monthly and then yearly. And again, how do you make someone lose weight? Accountability, right? This is the same thing. You're going to make this person grow their boxes because they're accountable. They're not just, oh, you got 2 from that and 1 from that. And they're not going to want to report in that they got 1 and 2. So they're going to grow their leads by working on those relationships because they're accountable. If they're not accountable, why should they work at it? I know they should because it's their job and they're being commissioned, but why, if everybody needs to be able to be accountable for it. So again, that should be in the notes, but it's pretty simple. Just get them to record the boxes they got and the amount of leads, and then you can just throw it into a monthly thing, and you can see who's doing the best. Generally, the person with the most leads are going to be the ones that sell the most memberships. Anyway. Okay. The last thing about that is that lead box, the whole thing has to be managed. So if they've not got leads in the lead box, they come back and say, that sucks. I said, whose fault's that? They say it's theirs. They move the lead box. 2 options. They can either work at the relationship, move the box in a different location, or move it completely. But they have to manage it. It can't just be sit there. It just doesn't run by itself. That whole system of lead boxes needs to be managed properly. If you guys are saying you've got lead boxes out, are they working? Put your hand down. It's because you're not managing it. Simple. Easy. Easy fix. There's some leads for you.